Hello, welcome to Bard's Gaming Corner. I'm Bard. We're playing Baldur's Gate 1. In the last session, I made a slight boo-boo. I came out of the mines near Nashkel in this cave, but it's a one-way street. So I have to find the exit of this map and go back to the mines, which is slightly annoying, to say the least. Here. I haven't visited the carnival yet. Maybe doing that in a while.
Sunny or not, it's nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Okay, here are the mines.
If you insist.
As I said, I'm planning to play the whole game and the DLCs, and then I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate 2 with the same character. Let's see, the exit was here, I think.
Oh, fine.
Fine. Yeah, I really choose the right voice for this character. By the way, this year 2021 is going to be a great year for isometric RPGs. I made a video about some of the best games that will be coming out. A lot of Baldur's Gate-like games.
Very well.
Also some interesting games with a bit of another type of story. Cyberpunk, time travel. Let's see, this is level 2, the mine. Yes, here. Well, we didn't explore this part, but there's not much interesting there.
All right.
Kobolds who are 7x experience. Oh no! I thought we found all the traps, but well, 6 hit points. That's not too much. Map. Supposed to deal with.
For the fallen!
This place reminds me of my dear departed friend. What was his name? The best defense is an overwhelming. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Let's see.
You're a queer fellow.
Trap here.
This way.
Got a nifty 25 XP. Woo. Oh dear.
At your service. Ah, hello.
See. Okay, now go here. Go here.
Very well.
Nature's servant awaits.
Use some spells here.
Uh-huh.
Because...
Your wish?
Oh, my heart's really not in
Have
it.
at you.
Flaming! Possibly frosty. Death!
Fine.
What? How'd you get in here?
Mollahey, Tazak must have displaced you and my treacherous kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you have obviously been sent to kill me by Cyric. Not a measure of war leaves these mines unspoiled. I'm still to be executed. I'll not lose my head over this. Yes, fool, Tazok is most displeased with thee. Reveal your treachery and mayhaps he will spare you. Tazok is unfair. I have no desire to cheat him or thee. My letters will show they are in the chest. Take them, and Tazok will see. Oh. That is easy.
What you want?
What is it?
Indeed.
Fools, you have never the chance to take anything. Minions, come forth and kill the intruders.
Oh, my heart's really not in it.
Oh dear.
What is it this time?
I am prepared.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
You rang? Stand back and watch this.
I yield to thee. Accept my surrender. Die here today, foul beast. Yeah, we're gonna kill him. And it's the end of Mollahey. Sounds very Irish, by the way.
It is certain that the death of Mollahey will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
See, boots, identified, spells, electric resistance. Oh. Who's got the highest? Lore. 13 to 3, 19. 3. 19 is not that much.
You call?
Pull up as well. Good. Identify squad. Ring of Holiness. Rings of this type were given to faithful priests of Sun who demonstrated actions of astounding integrity and kindness. Can memorize one extra divine spell of each level from 1st to 4th. And it can be used by priests and druids. So I'm gonna give this to Jaheira. And free scroll. Yes, she can memorize another spell. Maybe. Okay, memorize that. Bark skin, that's a good one. Oh, still not level 3. Is there anything more else here?
I thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
At last I'm free of my dreary prison. 5 and 80 days are far too long for one of the fair folk to live as a dwarf. It's elf. You look no better off than I, but my appreciation for my liberty bids me add my spells to your cause. I'm Xan. Shall we face the impossible together? How did you come to be trapped in such an inhospitable place? Alas, I was sent to investigate the strange goings-ons about this area and I landed caged for seemingly hopeless weeks on end. I've not seen the sun almost as long as I've not seen my home. Well, certainly you're welcome to join me.
We're all doomed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep him in my party. He's, well, a average to good wizard, but for our role-playing purposes I want to play with Nira. Someone gained a level? No. No, nothing here. Okay, let's save. This went rather well. And
Very well.
I think we're gonna leave by the exit we used in the earlier let's play. Oh, got some letters to read. Who's got them? Ah. My servant Malahay, I've sent you the kobolds and mineral poison that you require. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves these mines. Don't reveal your presence to the miners or you will find yourself swarmed by soldiers from the local Amnian garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and east. I don't want to deal with iron coming from the Nashkel mines, so don't fail me in your duty. Okay. Then the other one. My servant Malahay, your progress in disrupting the flow of iron ore does not go as well as it should. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? With your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. If you continue to show that you can't do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested, as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into this region. With this message, I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Baragast. His name is Transic and he'll be staying at Veldeposts Inn. Tazok. Okay. So, our next step is... yeah. Having plumbed the depths of the Nashkel mines, I should return to Baragast and inform him of the situation. It's the, I think, the mayor of Nashkel. Additionally, I should travel to Baragast and pay a visit to Post Inn. A man by the name of Transic is there and should have interesting information. That's right.
Indeed.
Here again. Okay, it's a one-way street. Oh.
For the fallen!
How far along? I need 1836 XP. Oh, he still has ways to go. C as well. C leveled up in the last video. 240. Yeah, there. Okay, what I'm planning to do is go to Nashkel, then to Baragast to see Franzik, and then do a bit of grinding, exploring these areas here. So first to Nashkel. The carnival, yeah, maybe doing that. It's not much there, but
If you insist.
but let's go here to with oh, that is. Let's go here to return a ring to this poor woman. Her husband. We found the body of her
If you
husband.
insist.
Hello there.
You're back. What happened? Did you find Joseph? We found his greenstone ring, but I'm afraid we think he's dead. He's dead? Well, Joseph is dead? We're very sorry for your pain. Here, have his ring to remember him with. Thank you for bringing me the news. Okay.
Of course.
Yes. Strange French accent. There's something here. Oh, we haven't visited the inn. Okay. Nothing of value, please let me be. No, I'm not gonna rob a beggar. Hey, any bolo?
Fine.
Yes, a tab. Another ale, young miss. I'll be sure to have your funds ready.
Greetings, fellow traveler, for I see by your garb that you do not call this place home. Sit with me a while and enjoy the atmosphere of this fine fair while we recount tales of lands far and far seeming. I have wandered the breadth of Faerun, yeah, but yet I have to find such hospitality as that of a simple country festival. It's a shame that the festivities are marred by the events of as of recent, though they certainly put up a brave face, do they not? You look confused, so perhaps you know not of the local trouble that continues to vex the most gracious people of Nashkel. You have just arrived. I could, for the price of an ale and an air, relate what I know. Shall I tell you of their mining difficulties, or relate the tale of their unfortunate commander of the guard? Relate the tale of the guard sounds interesting. Please do tell. I hear that Commander Brace of the Omnium Guard has been missing for some weeks now, following a strange alteration in his behavior. Where once he was a well-thought-of family man, he has turned to senseless mayhem, expecting a rampage, the likes of which I have never heard. His fellow soldiers noted nothing out of the sorts that could trigger such a transformation, but one notable item seemed relevant. Not for the iron shortage, could have gone unnoticed, but prior to his mad rage, the commander Procured a new sword. The importance of this information I have no way of verifying. Yeah, we already found him. Okay. Okay. Answer. Corner. Button.
I got some cheap beer for
Some
you.
Wayne today, but with the fair just east. But with the fair just east of town. So, would you like a drink?
I need some ale.
Not much interesting though. We know
If you insist.
what Volo told us is not news. There's Minsk. Almost every time I played the Baldur's Gate,
Casting
Minsk
spells
is part
isn't
of
as
my
easy
party,
as I
but
make it look. I'm tired.
we have a
My training did not
different
prepare
name.
me for such extended
Yeah, we're gonna rest.
activity.
Baragast.
Stand away, citizen!
You have returned. It would seem I was right to trust you. The town thanks you wholeheartedly and is pleased to give you the proper reward. Please take this 900 gold for your efforts. It is a small fortune by anyone's standards. Thank you again. I also found this vial of liquid in one of the kobolds in the mines. I think it might have something to do with the iron. I'm a master of metals, but you might want to show that to Thunderhammer up in Baragast. He might know a little more. Yes. Again, thank you all for you've done.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Reputation. Level up. Okay. Let's save and let's level up Nira. Additional spells. Level 2. Additional hit points gained 4. Lore increased by 3. At least, see, with 12 hit points, you won't be that easy to kill anymore. At least by lower level enemies. Let's see. 2 extra spells. Aganar's Scorcher. Chaos Shield. What level? Let's see right now. Level 3. Okay. Yeah. By about level 3, wizards become interesting, or mages become interesting in this game. Next level, 62 XP.
Gorion would be proud of your
Let's
actions.
sell some gear.
Very well.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Got the gold, but have you anything I need? Let's see. This one, this one, this one. Yeah, web is not a very good spell in this game, I think. It hinders me as well. So gold spray. Right. Oh, and so this. Oh. Okay. I'm becoming pretty loaded.
I am death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
What? I'm not surrendering through anything. Probably if you must, dead one. I do not mind working for my money. Why Nimble has been hired to deal with the likes of you, I'll never know. Yeah, another assassin.
Uh-huh.
Use my
attacked?
spells.
Can I help you?
I look forward to your instructions.
Yes?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Alright, it went pretty well. My main character and Khalid are scared right now, but they will come around. And Rashad has leveled up. Let's level him up. Level up. Mission slots. Okay, we have to wait a bit for them to get back to normal.
Your wish?
Does he have spells? No.
Ah, hello. Very well.
Okay, let's rest.
Fine.
Never had rats.
Wait a minute.
No, sorry.
What is it this time?
We've got a lot of stuff we have to identify, so what I'm gonna do is rest.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you are sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
What is it?
Yeah. Okay, let's identify a lot of stuff. Right here. Arm class +5 against missile attacks. Okay.
All right, all right. No, sorry.
And the rest. Okay. Time to go to Baragast. And visit Transit.
Very well.
The post inn, it was the high-priced inn. That's right.
Fine.
Let's go to the blacksmith.
Oh, there, Wanda.
Ah,
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
well now, our paths cross once more. Suppose proper introductions are in order, so we'll no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. Heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Lorraine predicted. All that remains is determined motive. Ryan, you knew him? But you said nothing before. It was neither the place nor the time for such things. I only met you once before, man. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe in other people's affairs. Such is the case now as well. Then I shall be on my way. As it should be. Thou hast quite a journey ahead of thee. You do have one bit of information to impart, though it's likely old news for thee. Bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of traveling in the northeast. With this, I shall take my leave. Journal update. I met that strange man again, though he now identifies himself as Elminster. Bart, someone in the jovial juggler gave me a gold piece to come to find you. Slow down, breathless child. Who's tossing money about in hopes of finding you? Her name is Officer Vi, and she's with the flaming fist, and you needn't worry, she's real nice. By the way, how did you know my name? Well, everybody here is talking about you. You're the one who saved the Nashkel mines. My mama says that even though we don't like those folks from harm, there's no reason anyone should have to suffer. So, thank you, child. You've earned your gold piece. I will go to the jovial juggler and meet with your benefactor as soon as I'm able. Good. You folks are real nice. Mama says the Sword Coast needs some real heroes these days. Tomorrow will be with you, okay? Okay.
Of course.
Here. Jerem.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Hello there, is there anything I can do for you on this fair day? Just come from Nashkel. Found this vial on one of the kobolds lurking in the mines. I think it might be what's causing the iron to break. Find it? Just like that? Well, that certainly does illuminate things, doesn't it? Thought maybe you could use it to find a way to reverse the effects. I couldn't, no, but I know someone who can. Give me a few days and I should have some results. Okay. Journal. I should return to Thunderhammer Smithy in a couple of days to see if Therum has found a way to reverse the effects of the kobold's poison. Okay. Well, isn't that nice?
Very well.
Oh, here, fell the post in. Everyone's here. After we don't.
Of course.
No transit here. There he is, I think. Yes.
Nature's servant awaits.
Seems to me like these men want a little trouble.
Yes.
I'll give them trouble. Seems to me like these men want a little trouble. I'll give them trouble.
Why do you bother me? Can't you see that I'm in a hurry to get out of this damn town? Perhaps you could tell us why you are in such a hurry. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything. Get out of my face. You won't be rid of us that easily. We know you're up to no good. Now tell us everything you know. You know what I'm up to, eh? Well, maybe something you don't know about is my magic skills. You might not believe me, but if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 seconds, I'll blast you to Kingdom Come. You wielding magic? We can't suspend our disbelief that much. Come along now and surrender, or we'll have to hurt you. I warned you, now you pay the price.
You rang?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Doom on him. Oh.
No! At your service.
No!
Is there anything else here?
All right, all right.
Identified. Fire protection. Ah. This. Yeah, we already got one. But she doesn't. Frantic, I'm perplexed as to why Malahay has not communicated with us in some while. We're to go to the mines and find out the condition of his operation. We're also to collect any iron that may have been stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Beltville or Larswood. visit either of those areas and track us back to camp. Okay. We have to go to the forest. Let's see if we can steal anything here. Traveler. Be here.
Yep. I'm gone.
Nothing of note.
Hello. If you insist. All right, all right.
Oh, let's see if we can buy anything interesting.
You want some whiskey?
What do you have to offer? One. Not much interesting.
I got some cheap beer for you.
All right, all right.
Okay, let's go to the jovial juggler. Juggler, not juggler. Which is here.
Can I assist you?
Ah, Bart, I thought it might be you. The southern parts set quite a fire with talk of your work in Nashkel. An officer survived the flaming fist, and to be honest, I could use your help. I'm honored to be found worthy of your notice, officer. How may I be of assistance? A contingent and I are cut off from Baldurs Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week, and to be honest, I don't like the feel of this at all. Bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that they were just your usual brigands out to make a quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. One way or another, I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me. Spread the news. I want this whole region cleared before the winter comes. Okay. So, I don't have any scalps now, but...
Fine.
Perhaps this group needs
All
quite
right.
as much help as I thought.
Let's see... Over here...
Very well.
Do a little bit of grinding. How am I? 1263. Yeah, I'm a bit of a geek in that regard. I'm always checking up on the statistics.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend your...
For the fallen! I could really use 10... My turn to save the day.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You've a task?
All right, all right.
That was hard for it. Some resting.
You funny looking.
Shh, I'm spying on Basilisk and spooks. They're funny. Never heard of a funny spook before. Why are they so funny? Basilisk keeps on telling these stories about how happy he was as a child, but all of the spooks just kinda moan and mumble and stuff, like they're not really listening. It's what my brother Johnny used to do before he disappeared, mumble like when you weren't really listening. You stay here, I'm gonna tell my friend Nettie about this place. I think it's really funny, what with her daddy gone and all. Well, it's a bit depressing.
Sunny or not, 'tis nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Basilisk the murderer. Poor young Pudgy is as tragically mad as everyone else in this dreadful place. He has been watching the foul Basilisk, trying to spot his own family amongst the animated corpses, laughing at their antics as he does so. Guilt and innocence are so malleable in this affair. All I know is that I cannot bear to let this depravity continue any longer. If I remember correctly, aren't some things to do here anymore first. We're gonna deal with Basilisk on a later moment. Mad Cleric, who has animated some dead. Animated some dead. Okay, now we have to go here. Redwood.
Oh dear.
Eat flaming!
My blade will cut you down the side.
Death!
Malika, thank you, Cluck, you have saved me. Vatsu, methinks you're no ordinary talking chicken. Certainly hope you're guessing with me. That I'm no ordinary talking chicken. I'm in need of your help. My apologies, good chicken, what has caused your current cursed state. Thank the Cluck, mother of all magic. May the heads now I might end this Cluck nightmare. A Melican and Baragast, a Cluck mage adept in the mystical arts. A misread incantation seems to be Cluck, the source of my troubling form. Been over a month since I Cluck under the polymorph spell and I simply cannot return to my normal Cluck form. Is there anyone that might be able to assist you? I fear I have little in the way of magical power myself. Lots at all. Well, there is nothing else I can do except my most hated option. There is a tower directly to the west of Baragast, about which can be found the mage Palantir. I am his apprentice and I'm certain he will aid me. For being his apprentice, you seem unsure of his willingness to help you. Oh, it's nothing Cluck, really. Often the relationship between Cluck apprentice and master is strained. But he will help, I'm certain. Then to his abode we shall go. I will escort you. Thank you, it's located just to the west of Baragast. Palantir lives in a large manor there. Just mess on your back until we get there. Okay. Where's the chicken? Oh, here. Chickens are flightless domesticated birds, valued not only for their tender meats, but also for their eggs, a daily morning delicacy in many farms and cities throughout the Source Coast region. point.
Of course.
What I'm hoping... Ah, here.
What is it this time?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Another knoll.
What is it?
For the fallen!
I will show you justice!
Sheet flaming! Or possibly frost.
I will show you justice!
For the fallen!
Okay, what we need is a skull. Let's pick up some treasure. The skull we need for the spell.
Of course.
For Palantir to polymorph Mellencamp to his human form. Let's see. Oh yeah, here are Heg. Okay. Let's give the chicken to me. We don't want to be wandering here.
You cold? All right, all right.
A couple of golems are guarding his mansion.
I be Palantir, a mighty mage of Baragast.
Well, I don't have much patience for strangers on my property. Do us both a favor and move along. Unless, of course, you have magic for sale. From the looks of you, you couldn't afford the items I have for sale. Yeah, you also sell spells, so can check if we got some level 2 and 3 spells that Nira can use.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Sincerely hope you have some reason for bothering me. I've already stated that I wish you to leave. Well, it's rather amusing, actually. You see, I happened to rescue this talking chicken. Chickens do not talk, so quite obviously it's a polymorph being of some kind. Spells such as that wear off in time or can be dispelled. It's a simple matter and one not worth the waste of my day. Keep moving. I'm quite aware of the mute state of chickens, thank you very much. Yes, this is a transformed man, but is also a man who claims to be your apprentice. That is why I brought him here. Apprentice? I've had no apprentice. I teach no one about what I... Wait, Mellencamp? Mellencamp, is that you? Yes, Master Palantir, it's Clock Eye. I am no master to you, and you are no apprentice. What goal you have to expect help from me? He's not your student, but you do know of him, do you not? The student wishes to learn, while this fool wishes only to have knowledge. I will tutor no one who does not understand the ramification of what I have to teach. Not getting the quick gratification he wished, he instead chose to steal from me. You speak of so much, but show so little. I only wish to learn a fraction of the power you possess. It has taken me some 50-odd years of life to gain the power I wield. And I will not use it. And the will not to use it. You are but a baby in comparison. Frankly, I'm surprised you changed in such an old chicken. How did you manage that, by the way? You were modeling the simplest cantrip when I last observed you. I've progressed much since then, and I borrowed a few items to speed the process. As I thought, well, it's obvious you can steal my tools, but not my understanding of them. Hold still while I dispel this foolish facade. Very well, get my property back while it's polymorphed into... Wait a minute, I did not possess any items that allow the casting of that enchantment. Wait. Oh dear Mellencamp, listen very carefully. What did you take? Nothing too valuable, I swear, just some clock components, a few scrolls, a beat up pair of braces, a blank spellbook, some parchment, a pair of... Oh no, you little fool. The braces in my locked and trapped safe. I simply hope you can develop a taste for chicken feed, because you are going to be stuck the way you are for a very long time. Now I stole from you, but you can't leave me like this. Please, Master Volunteer, please, look! Not a matter of whether I wish to help or not, simply that I do not have the power to undo what you've done. What sort of item could cause such a problem for even such a mage as yourself? The magic that so many revere today was not always the same as it is now. Any adventurer worth his salt should know this, and know that not every bauble that they wring from a dungeon will be helpful. Wages in question were a vain little reminder of, well, doesn't really matter, does it? Suffice to say that I have no idea what their intended function was. I was in no position to ask their former owner. Years have passed since my release, and the spoils of that netheril ruin remain as enigmatic as ever. They resist even the strongest divination, and attempts to dispel result only in explosive consequences. Some things should just stay buried. Is there nothing that can be done? I'm willing to help however I can. If you're willing, then I will do what must be done. You will need a component that I do not have on hand, and it will be your job to get it. I will require the head of an undead creature, and a simple skeleton skull will do. Bring it here, back here, and we'll try to bend a few magical rules to reincarnate this foolish boy. Reincarnate? But does that spell not require the recipient to be dead? There must be a dead element, yes, that's what the skull is for. I cannot fully explain what I am to try, but it's something of a reversal on the reincarnation scheme. The age of enchantment that's change you may allow for a loophole in the laws of magic. Of course, you may just kill us both in the casting. Such is life. Off you go to some dungeon or another. Return with the skull. Go. Oh.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Hello again, my young adventurers. I see you have the needed component. Well, shall we see if our young man regains his life, or he will eventually be someone's festival dinner? Ah, that worked. And that, as they say, is that. I have arms and hands and feet and oh, thank you, Master Volunteer, thank you. Yes, boy, now be quiet a moment. Blast it. Braces are no longer on him. This as I feared. Likely they either spent what magic they had in a single charge, this they won't be whisked away after inflicting the damage they do. I'd hoped to seal them away, but now it's certain they will fall into the hands of some other unfortunate fool. Tell me, Melicam, do you quite feel yourself again? I think so. Good, that was the greatest of luck you did not retain a wing for a limb. Wolves were a bit cockeyed, but I suppose that doesn't count. I suggest you remain here, however, so that I might keep an eye on you. If you insist on playing with the forces of nature, or forces of magic, at least I should see that you understand them. Perhaps you will be a touch more cautious now that you've experienced what can go wrong. Yes, Master Volunteer. Sigh, I suppose your master I must be. You, Bart, I trust you will be cautious in your travels as well. Wish you intelligence on your journeys. I wish you good luck, but it runs out much quicker than you would think. Good day.
Good on you if you saved the day.
A lot of experience. Let's buy some spells.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Homestock of a powerful mage that lives out here. If it's you, I would like to speak with you. Rumors? Bah! There's no mage here that wishes to speak or be spoken of, unless, of course, if you have magic that you wish to sell. Interesting in selling or even buying magical items? What do you have? Okay, let's see. Burning hearts, charming person, friends, identify. What's this? Dramatic, I already have that. Horror. Oh yeah, that's a very likely. Let's buy that one. Mirror image. Yeah, that's an excellent. Oh, that's an excellent spell. Deafness. Sleep. Spook. What is that? Oh, hold person. That's a very good one. Oh. Flame arrow. Spell enables the caster to hurl fiery bolts at opponents within range. Each bolt inflicts 1d6 points of damage, piercing damage, plus 4d6 points of fire damage. Only half fire damage is inflicted if the creature struck saves versus the spell. Okay, let's use that. Buy that one. Skull trap. Yeah, that's about it for now.
Very well.
Let's give these all to Nira. Ah. She can't use level 3 spells yet. Okay. Let's see. Oh! Let's see. Learn them. Now Nira can use them at level 4. Okay. Right, what we're gonna do is return to Baragast, rest in one of the inns, and then go to the smithy to see if he's got a solution to the iron crisis, or to the poison, at least. Let's go to Felderpost Inn first. Nope.
Of course.
Very well.
You want some whiskey?
Keep a low profile if you please. Tempers are short for strangers right now, so what do you want? What do you have to offer? And let's rest again. Time is it?
I got some cheap beer for you.
So, and let's go to the smithy. Nope.
If you insist.
Yeah, it's going well.
All right, all right.
Right.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Oh, Bart, there you are. We found a way to counteract the contaminant. And I've tested it out on my stock. Once we're certain it works, I'll send you our results down to Nashkel. But in the meantime, go ahead and take a look at what I've got. I think you'll find it's a bit better than it was before. Sword. Oh, quality. Yeah. Get all the sweet gut knife now. Let's see. Finished. Okay, no extra XP for this. Well, that's about it. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Hit the like or subscribe button if you like this type of content. Have a good one.